The next case is our file number 2501632 LT. This is a case of BJ0923 LLC versus Tracy Ensley. Is Tracy Ensley present this afternoon?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Attorney of record for the plaintiff corporation is Attorney Stephen Smith. Is Mr. Smith or someone from that firm present this afternoon?
I am, Your Honor, and representative of the LLC is with me as well.
Mr. Ensley, reviewing the court file in this case, it does appear that you're before the magistrate back on the 6th of June. And at that time, you were advised of your right to counsel and financial assistance. The matter was adjourned until today before me. The plaintiff in this case indicates that they have purchased the property that you're living at through a quit claim deed, and they would like possession of this property. They filed what's called a notice to quit, indicating that back on the 8th of April, they served you with that, indicating you had to leave by the 9th of May or a court case would be issued after that time. Obviously, you did not leave, and they filed a court case on May 21st, and you're here today for that reason. So again, the plaintiff has provided proof that they are now in possession of a quit claim deed to this property. Is there any legal reason you believe you have a right to stay on the property?
Yes, sir. They blatantly out lied to me, and they would have never gotten my deed to start with if they would have told the truth from the start. They told me they'd get the house payments around what I was paying before. They did not do that. And they told me they would pay the house off. They did not do that either. But I also talked to legal aid today, and they advised me to see if this could be dismissed for a quiet title.
Okay. Why do you believe you have a right to ownership of the property?
Because they would have never got the deed if they were honest from the start. They didn't pay the loan off like they said they were going to do.
Okay, well, what I'm looking at here is a quit claim deed between, again, another company, KG5517 LLC, and themselves. Are you somehow associated with that first company?
No, I only talked to Brandon Garrison, whoever he belongs to, but it was a Brandon Garrison I talked to.
Well, let me ask you this. How did you start to live at 1806 48th Street?
I purchased it through an older lady, bought it along in 2016.
You purchased the property, so you have a deed to the property yourself?
No. Well, I did, but they did a quit claim deed, unfortunately, with them because he promised me what he was going to do.
Okay. Well, sir, I'm not following what is going on here. It sounds like you say you purchased the property, but when you purchase property in Michigan, you purchase it through a deed of some type. At this point, what I have in the court file is the plaintiff corporation now owns the property, and they'd like you to vacate the premises. So under Michigan law, all I could do at this point would be to allow you 10 days to vacate the premises. You do have the right, obviously, to file a action for what's called a quiet title action, but you wouldn't be filing that before me in district court. You'd be filing that downstairs in front of the circuit court. And again, you were notified way back in April, on April 8th, that they wanted you to leave, and now we're into mid-June, and nothing has been filed with the circuit court. So, counsel, are you able to allow him any additional time besides the statutory 10 days?
Unfortunately, I don't have that authority, Your Honor.
So your new owner of the property is not going to grant any additional time, Mr. Ensley. So I'm going to make some notes here and unfortunately tell you what's going to happen next.
Sir, I was going through a rough time. I lost my father.
He stole your house.
And he basically told me everything I wanted to hear to get the grant. He never said anything about what he was going to do. or get my deed. I'm sorry.
Mr. Ansley, at this point, based on what I have here in district court in this case, I do find that the plaintiff does have a right to possession as they are the holder of a quitclaim deed. They are not able to give you any additional time to leave. So at this point, I'm required to only allow the statutory amount, which is 10 days, which is a week from Monday. So after that period of time, they would have the right to ask for an eviction order. So if anything is going to happen with any kind of a quiet title action downstairs in the circuit court, you would need to get that filed right away, and definitely in the next 10 days, because after 10 days, they could ask for that eviction